Hi guys, welcome to Websense Pro. Welcome to another Shopify related video. And in this video, I will show you guys how you can add custom post purchase surveys for your customer. Now, let's first understand why would you need to add the post purchase survey. So the number one reason would be is to collect the insight directly from customers about the actual data from where these customers are getting to you and where these orders are receiving. So whether if there is a Google search, whether if there is a direct traffic or they have been referred from any friends or family and relevant. You might already have the data via Google Analytics and many other analytics tools such as Shopify personal dashboard where it shows all of the data. But having customer vote in and fill in the surveys of your store is a really authentic data which you can directly match with your analytics and invest on those marketing segments. Like if you have been spending on multiple advertisement platform, you might want to focus more on the one where you're actually getting the sales, because after these surveys you will have the actual data which is like post purchase survey data from where the actual customer is coming to buy your product. And in this video, I'll show you an app through which you can create custom user surveys. And it's super easy to install and it is really handy and convenient to create a custom poll and surveys. And you require no coding knowledge. You just have to drag and drop and click some here and there to create these surveys. So the app which I'm talking about is Grapevine post purchase survey, right? And this app has been already using by these big brands, and they have been collecting a lot of insightful data to help them drive more sales and actually focus on those marketing areas where it's helpful for them to gain more sales, right? And so these are the type of the questions and formats which we can add. So we can add the text area, we can have these radio buttons, and we also have the option to get the score from the customer. So if you want to ask like how likely you recommend this product or this store to a friend or colleague, you can just receive input from your customer in terms of like scoring how well it performed. And we can create a standalone page as well. So other than post purchase survey, we can also embed it on any of the page, and we can also embed it externally. All you have to do is just to have a website based on HTML and it's gonna work completely fine. And I'm going to show you guys how you can create a survey and then how you can display that on post purchase and on embedded page and as a widget as well. So let's start working on that. So this is our app, and as you can see, it's also gonna give you the insights as well, that how many impressions you got on your survey and how many responses you got. And then you can download your responses data from here. So you're just gonna click on downloads and you can download all of the responses of your survey data. And you also have multiple integration options, so you can integrate it with orderly emails. You have professional invoices to be integrated with, you have Klaviyo, Google Analytics, shipping confirmation, survey reminders. So all of these can be integrated with this app. Okay, now let's start creating the survey and create one of our survey. Let me show you guys how you can do that. And I'm gonna click on create survey from our app platform. By the way, support of this app is also really helpful. So if you're confused about what type of survey you should add on your store, then you can simply contact support and they'll guide you what type of questions and what type of survey you should add on your store, right? Okay guys, so that's where we will create our surveys. And here we have the type of questions which we can ask from our customer. So we can ask for a fixed response, we can have an open text area for the customer, and then we can have this satisfaction score by NPS, and then the content block where we can simply add details or points about our questions which we will ask from the customer. Okay, now let's start with the fixed response. So click on get started here, and that's our first question, and that's the preview of the order status page that it's gonna look like this here. So that's our order summary, and below that we have our survey showing up. So we will first ask our customer, from where did you hear about us, right? And let's add the option, Google search, YouTube, and maybe paid ads. So we can add multiple option here. Okay, so we have our first question ready, right? Now we're gonna ask another question, which will be a score like question. So click on add another question and then click on NPS. Here we will ask from customer to rate us, like how likely are you to recommend us to a friend or colleague. One more suggestion I would give you is that use ChatGPT to create more attractive questions. So let me give you an example how you can do that. So I'm just gonna go to ChatGPT and ask it. I am doing a post-purchase survey for my store where I sell t-shirts. What do you think I should ask my customers in that survey? So let's ask ChatGPT about the questions which we can add on our survey. So here you can see we got some attractive and meaningful questions which we can ask from our customers. So product feedback, how would you rate the quality of the t-shirt you purchased? That's a really good question which you should definitely ask. So I'm just gonna copy this one and then create another question. So we already have the NPS added. I'm going to add a different type of question this time, which will be this open text, and then I'm gonna paste this question here, and customer can directly add the stuff and then click on submit to have it submitted. Okay, we have created our survey. We just asked 3 questions in our survey. You can use more questions if you like, right? And we have this setting here where we can make it required to have only one response per customer. So by default, a customer can add multiple responses. So if the customer have done multiple purchases from the store, he or she can add multiple responses. But by checking mark on this one, we can make a customer to be just one response, right? And this is for the title and the introduction text for the order status page. That's our order status page, and simply we can give our title post purchase survey and whatever introductory text we want to add in. And here is for standalone page and embedded. I'm going to show you guys how you can add that on standalone page and embedded as well. Now after creating the survey, let's click on save. Perfect. Now close this window. And now let's click on this Grapevine surveys button again. And here you can see that we have one active surveys by the name of new survey, right? And we can click on preview here to see how it's going to look. So here you can see we have the preview of how it's going to look. Okay, now we will enable it on any of the page. And in order to add this survey on any of our page, click on edit. And then here we have this option of standalone page and embedded. You have also have the settings for checkout extensibility. So it's going to work fine with the checkout extensibility as well. And we have the option of language as well. So we can choose any other language here, right? So we can display that based on language. So if you want, if you have multiple languages on your store, and if you want to display a custom survey on the basis of the language, you can do that as well. Now let's enable the standalone page and let's enable embedded as well. Embedded meaning that we can basically add the code provided by this app, and we can add a survey to any external website as well. If you have any other website hosted or any HTML website, you can embed that on it as well. Now click on save. And now I'm going to close this pop-up here. And now when I click on this more action, we have this option of standalone survey details, embedded survey details, and here we have the standalone page created. So let's click on visit page, and now you can see that our survey is showing up. So you can simply add this survey on any of basically add it on the menu. And now if you want to add this on any of the custom page you have created, all you have to do is just add the embedded code. And how you can add the embedded code, just click on more actions and then click on embedded survey details, and here's the code. So if you are using a headless Shopify store, you're just gonna copy this code here, or any other way, or any other HTML website, you can just basically copy this code here and paste it on the Shopify page as well to display your survey. All right. So that's it for the video, guys. If you guys liked it, let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you have any question about this app, or if you have any feature request which you want to do. So let us know in the comments below. Until next video, have a great day.